A nice quiet day. One thing I do enjoy, lady, is the viewer, is the peace. I mean, I've just got to clean my teeth. Better. Richard Pusey. Thanks for leaving comments on my videos, man. Not too many people do that. I've been like, I don't call it losing views or losing subscribers, because I don't actually fucking care. All right, viewer? There's your fucking answer to that. So I get a little bit jacked when my channel doesn't fucking gain any subscribers. It actually loses subscribers. Fuck you. Fuck all of you cunts, man. The counter doesn't even go up. It doesn't go down. I just lose fucking subscribers. Fuck. Scratch my head at that one. There's fucking channels out there that have been running a month, mate, that have got 10 times the amount of fucking subscribers, right? And I look at them, and it's the guy sitting in the box watching another guy's reaction video. That does my head in. What the fuck? Like, he's sitting there making a comment on someone else making a video. So you've got two guys' pictures in the bottom, right? And the video playing in a small little fucking box. And that guy's got 10 times the amount of fucking subscribers that I do. So, yeah, fuck all of that. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit, man. You know, like you cunts don't even leave a fucking comment on my video. Fuck you. You don't even leave a like on my video. Fuck you again. Okay? Get the fuck away from me. You don't fucking like me. You don't like my channel. Get the fuck away from me. It's real fucking simple for me. Yeah? It doesn't make me want to come online. It doesn't make me want to come online. It really doesn't. It makes me want to stay away. But there's too many lessons to be learned, isn't there? There's too many lessons to be taught. Hey, that's what stops me. You know, in the court, I was accused of being online 12 hours a day. 12 hours a day. I just fucking shook my head. Like, I think we did one 12-hour fucking stream, mate, when I was on my own. And they fucked off to China like they do every fucking 6 months. You know, they fuck off for 6 or 8 weeks on holiday. So I think we did a 12-hour thing then, didn't I? In the garage making masks or whatever. So, you know, suddenly I do 12 hours every day. Can't be trusted, you know. I know he's going to stream everything, rah-rah. You go into the court straight away, I'm asked for my phone, you know, are you streaming? I just looked at the lady, like, we're in fucking federal court. Like, fucking, you know, but these people have made it a big thing out of it. You know, so they made me feel like I shouldn't even be online, or everything that I've said's wrong. They don't fucking like anything I've said. Fuck you. Fuck all of you, man. What the fuck difference did it make? It made nothing. I placated to all of you fucking bitches, man. And it placated to fucking zilch. It placated me to you telling me that I should never have contact with my daughter again. That's what it placated it down to. Fuck, boys. Never to see her again, never to have contact again. Never allowed. I don't even know where the fuck country they're in, mate. They could be anywhere. Fucking. Oh, my kid's gonna be well travelled, mate. Okay, going to be well travelled, well looked after. But it just sucks that we don't have any time with her. We got nothing with her, boys. Fuck. It's like this whole 4 years has been a total wank job. It's a total fucking wank job, mate. Just a total waste of time, an absolute waste of expenses and resources, and crying and being upset, and Just a whole big waste of fucking time. You know, the money that I lost leaving the course or going to the course every night. You know, I lost 2 hours every night. Fuck, dude, that shit adds up. That shit adds up, okay? I'm not the rich cunt here, okay? I never said I was fucking rich. They're fucking rich. They've got parents' money, mate. They've got plenty of money, okay? I'm not. I'm just a normal Aussie bloke, mate. Yeah? You go right ahead, ask any fucking thing you want, man. You got 50-50 from my divorce. 50 what? 50% custody of your kids? 50 of what? Yeah, I don't come on here much, Jason. Thank you very much. I don't come on here much, boys. Well, fucking, I'm glad for you, man. I don't know what I fucking did wrong, man. I really don't. I really don't. But I didn't have much chance, mate. I don't feel I did. When it came down to it, mate, I was fine with everything. And then they said that my daughter doesn't want to see Dad. My daughter she doesn't want to see you, doesn't want to speak to you. It's been 4 years, right? The last time I seen her, I've got reports on it, and they were great. Like, my daughter wants to see Dad and all that kind of thing. And then it was 4 fucking years. No contact. Disobeys all court orders. Doesn't obey anything. Just completely disobey. Yours obeyed the court order, right? Yours obeyed the court order, correct? You were allowed to have your time. You got your phone calls. You got your video calls. You were able to pick up your child and go and drop them back. And I never got any of that. Mine just fucking said no. I'm not obeying anything. That's it. And at the end of the day, they looked at me and said, "Oh, your child doesn't want to see you anymore. Your child doesn't want to speak to you, so there's nothing we can do about it. We can't force her to see you or speak to you, so that's the end of your case. That's the end of your case." And they completely signed everything over. It's like they'd had enough of me. It's like they'd had enough. Older, no. No, mine, I've got the report, man. I got the report. My little daughter, I went for a visit. I paid for the supervised contact, $900 in total. 400 and something to set it up, and then another 400 and something for the actual meeting. So anyway, I'm standing there outside of the car, and the third party is there, the lady that's watching everything, and I obey her, okay? And my little daughter, she told me that the grandmother was holding her hand, and I made the grandmother leave, and the grandmother was barred from any visitation centre from that point onwards by the court. Barred, not allowed near him, because the grandmother was holding her hand and saying, "If you go, you can't come back. He's going to keep you. If you leave the car, he's not going to let you come back." I was at the play centre, and we go to the play centre, have 2 hours together, and all supervised, of course, because men have to be supervised. We can't be trusted, of course, with our own children. So you have to be supervised. I went broke. I spent 38 on it, on the whole thing, 38. I ended up going on Centrelink, mate, to get legal aid, which the family law court hated, absolutely hated, because you're no longer paying for it. The family law, the legal aid's paying for it. Yeah, they don't like that. They want all of your resources, mate. Everything from you. That's what I found. I found that it's set up to the amount of money you got. If they know you've got a certain amount of money, your court case goes all the way fucking through, right? I'm serious, man, because I've heard of men paying over 100 grand in family law court. Okay, because the court knows what you've got in the bank. It knows. So for me, I just felt like I was getting strung along, because anytime I said anything, it was my fault. Everything is my fault. Like, it's a fucking joke, man. It doesn't matter how many certificates I've got or whatever I say. The children's lawyer will certainly find dints in it, mate. Like he asked me if I've ever been in trouble. Rah, rah. I said, not really. I mean, in my mind, I'm a normal bloke, fucking getting into trouble for growing a bit of 420 and selling pirate movies down at the market is not really crime to me, okay? It's petty stuff, right? Petty shit, right? But to these people, it's major crime. It's fucking major crime, mate. Investigations need to be made, right? Um, so no, I got hammered for that. I got fucking hammered because the children's lawyer just went through my thing, and I'm in trouble for this and in trouble for that. I got fined for this. It's all fines. Everything is fined, right? Um, Actually, now thinking about it, dude, I could have sworn that police thing was like made up because it just didn't have some of the things that I remember. It just didn't. Because remember, like years ago and years ago, I told you, man, that I went into court and I had it all put together. Remember that? And they gave me like 400 hours community hours, and I went into them. That I got all that fucking went back to court, got it all dismissed. Remember that? Yeah, that wasn't in there. That wasn't part of the children's lawyer police record. And so I was looking at it and thinking, fuck, I don't remember this shit. Like, I just don't remember it, right? So they got things on there that's like DV. And I'm fucking scratching my head, man. Because, like, I haven't done anything. Like, I fucking swear, right? Especially DV, domestic violence. I haven't fucking done anything, right? So I couldn't work out where got three of them with fines next door to them, $900, $500, and whatever. I don't fucking know. I don't pay them. What the fuck paying them for? Fuck that. So the guy's like, you've got 3 DV there, and I'm thinking, DV, Your Honour, I've never been in trouble for DV, rah, rah. And I couldn't work out where they were until afterwards, because, this is part of 3 hours of drilling. Like, they put you in the stand for hours. They're trying to find anything they can to clink, and any chink in the armour, okay? And that's what they're looking for. And at the end of the day, man, if nothing works, they've got their little magic card, which is your daughter doesn't want to speak to you anymore. Your children don't want to see you anymore. Your children don't want to speak to you anymore. And I don't know any 8-year-old child that doesn't want to speak or see their parent. I mean, honestly, you would have to have really done something horrible to the child for the child not to want to see their parent. It's not something that a normal, 8-year-old, 10-year-old child, whatever, would think about. I don't ever want to see or speak to you again, rah, rah. Okay? Every child wants their parent, mate. Every child. So the court will run with that. The court will run with that, man. They looked at me and they said, well, there's nothing we can do, Mr. Barker. We can't force the child to go and do it. And they said to me, you can only have 6 visits at the visiting centre. So what are you going to do after that? So they're already putting me to the wall. And I just said back to them, I said, well, maybe your client could grow up a little bit and be a parent and, learn that I deserve to be in the child's life and support it, because they're not supporting it, okay? They're going against it. And of course they're all saying, oh no, we did everything, and we it's your fault, it's you that you didn't do this and you didn't, like, you're fucking kidding, aren't you? Like, you really are. But these people will sit there and lie. I'd ask him a question on oath, I'd ask him a question, and they'd fucking lie. They'd lie. Just straight out lie. I was stunned. Really, really stunned. Because there's no repercussions. There's nothing. They can say whatever they like, okay? Even under oath. If they catch you out once, just one time, if they catch you out, that's the end of your thing. I didn't have a lawyer when I went there. The last hearings, I didn't have a lawyer. I had a lawyer all the way through, what I thought was a lawyer, all the way through. And my lawyer, oh, fucking lo and behold, mate, 3 days before the court fucking hearing, she says, oh, no, I don't want a cease notice. And now I go to court, mate, because now I'm on my own. No lawyer will take my case. It's too far along.
It's too far along, mate, to catch up. Okay, we've got 3 days before the hearing, so no lawyer's going to help me, man. And I get in there, mate.
Where do you think my lawyer is? Or my ex-lawyer? My ex-lawyer is sitting opposite me, man. Is now working
For her, my lawyer, sitting there tapping away. So I don't know if and apparently that's legal in Australia. Your lawyer can be working for you and knows everything about your case and about you and rah rah, and then they can just switch sides.
and it's not a problem. Apparently that's legal in Australia. I find that just amazing. There's no conflict of interest. There's no just swap sides. Um, Everything will work against you, boys. You know, it did not seem like it was set up to have dad in the life at all. At all. You know, I was treated like I was a prisoner in jail, mate, and a total a total junkie, unable to take care of their child, unable to do this. You know, you just shake your head.
Like I've spent 4 years in fucking court, mate. You know, if I wasn't a solid guy, I wouldn't have been standing there for 4 years. I wouldn't have been at every single court case. I wouldn't have jumped through all of your hoops and ticked all your boxes. I wouldn't have wasted all of my money on fucking courses that were $400 each. You know, I wouldn't have wasted $60 an hour to talk to a psychologist. I wouldn't have wasted all of my time and my emotions on that shit, would I? I wouldn't have. You know? Yes, the normal black legs. Sorry, man, catching up with you. Just a normal bloke. Got caught up with some 420. Fucking, just a little bit. fucking. Oh, that was a good period in my life, man. I had some fun. Let me tell you, I had some fucking fun. Just rules, man. I had a lot of rules. Yeah, so I obeyed the rules and I got through. The people around me, I can't say they were so fucking lucky. I really can't. Like I would tell them the rules to obey, you know, if you want to survive, and they would just fuck it right up. I swear to God, man. Within a month, they fucking got raided and shit. I just fucking sat back laughing, man. I tried fucking telling ya. I fucking, you don't listen to me. You think it's all normal because you're doing it every day. You think it's all normal, and the shit's not normal, okay? They come here, mate. You're gonna go on top, mate. You've got it all. You've got it all here. You've got the whole fucking lot, bro. And he's got, what do you mean? I said, dude, you got shit in the fucking garage, cracking. You got shit fucking drying in the other room. You got fucking, you go into there, you got fucking weights and bags fucking sitting there on the counter and a big fucking bag of fucking 420. I said, mate, fucking it's dealing, it's fucking thing, it's fucking this, it's this. I said, you're fucked. I said, you really are. I said, as soon as they come through that door, mate, you are totally fucked. I said, don't buy any cars, don't buy a caravan, don't buy fucking anything, mate. And if you make any money, get it off the property. Don't have it on the property, bro. Don't stash your money in the cupboard or whatever. Didn't listen to me. Didn't listen to me, man. Got fucking raided. 14 and a half, and all of his stash. Like the cunt had it in the same drawer, man. You just open the drawer up and it's all, the cash is sitting there, the fucking bags are sitting there. What the fuck you doing, man? Like, what do you think this is? I said, look, man, don't come to my house. Don't delete my number from your phone. Delete my fucking number or any messages from my phone, man. You really got to do it now in front of me to safeguard me. I said, you need to delete your phone. I need your phone. I need to look through it. I need to see and I need you to delete my number. I said, there's no reason for you to be contacting me. I said, I'll do my deliveries. I said, all you got to do is give us a tap and I'll do my deliveries to you. Because
I was the one doing the bags. Right? You're not going to fucking put my liberty at fucking heart, you can't. So yeah, delete, bro. Fucking 2 or 3 weeks later, bang, they've come through. Fucking mate, poor guy. But I tried telling him, you can't be living this flash life. This fucking nice clothes and shit you got on. I said, I don't have any of that, man. I said, yeah, it just highlights you, buddy. Everything highlights you. Whatever you're doing, it highlights you. And then if they get a phone call and they start looking at you, you get highlighted. I said, and that's what happens. Okay, it's really easy to do in what we're doing. So, man, fuck Israel, man. Fuck you. How's that? Is that fucking clear enough for you, mate? Is that clear enough for you? You fucking Nazi Zionist. Fucking. Oh, God, mate. Oh, fuck. Well, there's nothing much on social media about that anymore, man. They're pretty much closed ranks around that now. They don't even talk about it now, man. No. I don't even know what fucking video. No, they're only concerned about videos that have the kid in it. Yeah, so they could use that in court. The rest of it they can't use in court. But the one that's I bought my a daughter a V for Christmas. That disgusting fucking thing. They tried to use that one, and they tried to use the DILDO video. They tried to use that one. Just the same ones in Frankston, man. But these ones, at least the trolls were nice to me. They weren't as blatant. Like there's a complete break, okay, and then the words put in, and then it continues. It's so blatantly obvious. But they still played them in court. Yeah, I fucking... Anything to get a chink in your armour. Anything. Okay, that's the whole point of this. The whole point of it is to find anything they can to throw back at you, to take custody from you. That's the idea of it. It's not family law court, mate. It's women's law court. It's not family law court. Okay, you're on the defensive all the time. If it was a fair thing, you wouldn't be on the back foot all the time. When you walk in there, or with a family law court lawyer, as a man, you are always on the back foot. You're always having to explain some fucking bullshit that's just been produced out of the air. And you've got to sit there explaining it to a lawyer. So waste all of your time, waste all of your thing, And it doesn't matter if you got reports. Like the whole thing is for you and your daughter, right? And it's your relationship with your daughter, right? And what's best for your daughter, right? Well, I've got reports, the family reports. And they backdate way before the person walks into court and goes, oh no, your daughter doesn't want to see you, doesn't want to speak to you. But you've got reports from 2 years ago, 1 year ago, 3 years ago, where you visited with your daughter and your daughter wants to be with dad. Your daughter is happy to be with dad. Your daughter's asking, if your dad can come back and all that kind of stuff to her mum. So, they don't care. They don't care, man. The reports will be just overlooked, okay? So they don't want what's best for the child, man. They don't. And my daughter, your kids will be told a whole bunch of lies about you. Whole bunch of lies they'll be told, like they really will. They won't, for some reason, these women, they think it's acceptable that they talk badly about the father. But you're the one that had the child with him. You know what I mean? It's just fucked up, dude. Your kids deserve both parents. Your children deserve both parents, man. Yeah, it's because it's fucking fake, Alan. It's just fake as fuck. It can be whatever price you want it to be. It's whatever price the fuck you want it to be. What the fuck you want any of that shit for anyway? I mean, you know, unless you're going to buy it and sell it, it's of no value. It's just fucking doesn't exist. It's fairyland fucking shit until you go to sell it. And then you got all these problems selling it. Fees, charges, all that fucking shit. You may not even get your Bitcoin when you put it for sale on the thing, right? Because they could fucking get it from behind you. But I've always told you boys, man, I have no thing with that at all. The government owns most Bitcoins. The government, the US government. So, like, they stole fucking millions and millions of Bitcoins, bro. Millions of them, okay? They've got millions of Bitcoin, okay? They apparently there's a thing that they're going to pay off the debt, okay? So that's what's going to happen to your Bitcoin, okay? When they want to trash the US dollar, they'll run the Bitcoin value up to $1 million a coin, right? And fucking pay the national fucking debt off with it. Yeah, that's what they want to do. So it'll all go fucking digital. It's all fake, man. The whole thing is fake. It's like a big Ponzi scheme. Pump and dump, pump and dump, pump and dump. That's all they're good for. That's all digital currencies are good for. Pump and dump. And most of the time it's all a scam. People have bought in at the bottom, and then they're out there advertising or trying to get people to you know, this is going to be a great coin and that's going to be a great coin. Voila. They've already bought it fucking 2 weeks ago for 2 cents each. And here they are, you know, pumping it and pumping it and pumping it. Let it get to $2, $3, whatever it is, and just dump their fucking stock, mate. And just fucking kill it, kill the coin. They do it 1,000,000 times. I've fucking seen it over and over and over. And every single exchange has been robbed. Every single one of them has been hacked. And they say that it's on a blockchain and it's impenetrable security bullshit. It ain't fucking any of that, man. It ain't any of that, dude. The US government has fucking snarkled fucking millions of them. No, they're only as good as much as they get pumped up. That's the only time they're of any value, man. And then the whale will come in. You watch, man. Just sit back, you'll watch it. You'll see the pattern. And they build it up and pump the Bitcoin up, pump it up. And then a whale comes in. You'll hear about a whale suddenly. Their crypto wallet is opened after 10 years. And the whale comes in and sells a whole bunch of fucking Bitcoin onto the market and drives the price back down to where it was before the pump up. And that's all it's for. It's pump and dump. That's it, you know. Yeah, no, I don't trust any of them. I've been telling people for years, man. That's nothing more than a pump and dump fucking scam. It's a good scam, don't get me wrong. Great scam. It's like years ago when they were selling that one with the fucking computer, you know, they're all yelling up at the top of their voice and they were pumping the shit out of it. And it turned out to be a total scam the whole time. And then they hunted after the ringleaders. But that's all they're good for, man. And then the only people that get really rich are the people that scam the actual exchanges. And, you know, then you find out videos about them years later where they found them in a desert all chopped up. That's happened to a few of them. You know, or another Russian kid, mate, 26 or something like that, multi-millionaire, rah-rah, crypto, rah-rah. He's found out in that on his boat, mate, on his boat, his private boat, fucking, he's found out there, mate. They all get knocked off, bro. The guy with the Silk Road and everything. Look that video up on YouTube. Very interesting how they caught him because they needed the computer open. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to get into Silk Road. But once they busted open Silk Road, man, they got millions and millions of Bitcoin. And then they done another exchange too. A big drug dealer, a major drug dealer got busted, and he had it all in Bitcoin, and they got that too. So it was overseas, and the Americans seized it, like billions of dollars worth. The Americans seized it. So no, mate, the American government owns way too many Bitcoin. Way too fucking many for anybody to say that the government isn't involved and isn't fucking bullshit. They're not involved. And I'm telling you, man, I reckon they created it.
I don't think that this Japanese mystery man fucking exists. I really don't. I believe it's made up by the government themselves years and years ago, because these cunts think in generation. Remember that they sit around a round table and they think in the generational point, right? They don't worry about next week or whatever. They're worried about next generation. How can we control the next generation, right? So digital currency, digital wallets, all of that would have been at a fucking meeting 10 years ago. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So they would have sat there planning this shit fucking years ago. So they would have introduced all of that. They introduced it all. Okay? They introduced it all. That's the, you know, and these new things that Trump is saying that he wants to do with Bitcoin, paying off the debt, the national debt, fucking trillions of dollars, whatever it is. You know, whatever fucking, I don't know, it's a huge amount of money. So he reckons that he's going to run up the price of Bitcoin, and once that happens, they'll get rid of all the other coins. All the other coins won't exist. They'll ban them, outlaw them, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. You'll just have Bitcoin, and then they'll run that up to fucking $2 million or fucking whatever price they want to put on it, and that'll completely wipe out their national debt, and it'll make everything digital. It is coming, man. Like, that's the control they want. Whether it's now or in a few years' time, or, you know, they get a couple of woke people in there, a couple of DEI hires in the government, you know, a couple of more Muslims in the fucking government hired. Yeah, they'll sign over on digital, man, without a problem in the world. Yeah, big time. Yeah, big time. Fuck, I remember gold at $400 an ounce when I was a kid. $400 an ounce. I remember back then. Fuck, eh? $400 an ounce. Yeah, I remember back then. I think I bought in at 24 to 26. It was my average, 24 to 26. And then I jumped out, mate, because the markets, I had enough. I didn't, you know, how much do you fucking need, right? So I got out of that. I jumped in, mate, and then the price went back up to 40 or whatever it was. Remember it got slammed? It got fucking slammed, man, bad. Fucking bad, dude. Fucking eBay, $24 an ounce. Oh, fuck. That's buy it now. Buy it now, $24 an ounce. My godfather. So, I loaded up as much as I could, man. And, my ex hated it. She hated it, mate. Hated the silver, hated any metal. Because it took money out of her control. It took the resources out of her control. That's why your woman, your female, will never like or approve of you buying metal or Bitcoin or anything fucking else for that matter. They don't like you buying anything because it takes the funds out of their control. That's why. And that's why men have to ask permission. You know, can I buy this or can I buy that? Or is it okay if I do this or do that? Because it's the money side of it, you see, because she wants control of the paper. Has to have total control of the paper. Okay? You get fucking sick of your paper going overseas, brothers. Let me tell you, man, you fucking work hard at the market, the person doesn't fucking sell a single anything, sits there opposite fucking over there in the next aisle, fucking yakking with the fucking, right? Yacky. You have to fucking beg it to fucking come over and serve a client. So no, man, I work hard. You know, I set all that up. I unpacked it all, fucking everything. And, I get home, man, by fucking Monday afternoon, everything's fucking been sent overseas, mate. We're buying fucking arse juice cream, and we're buying fucking baby milk, and we're buying fucking milk powder, and we're buying all this shit and sending it overseas, right? I'm thinking, oh, fucking, this is good. We're fucking international fucking sellers, mate. This must be pretty good, right? Might get into this. So I fucking did that for a while. I had no paper left. And then I said to her one day, fucking going home with all the shit in the back, I said, we're doing pretty good. She says, yeah. I says, fucking, mate, what happens to the money? Where does the money go? Like, because we're not having any money coming back in. We're selling the fucking, right? But none of it's coming back in, mate. Oh, no, that's in China. That's in China. Well, what are we going to do with it in China? Oh, well, if we ever go on holiday, you'll have money in China when you go on holiday. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, so that was the end of the Daegu shopping, mate.
Yeah, that didn't go down too well, man. I was not liked for that, dude. Yeah, they like you just to be stupid. You gotta be fucking stupid just to agree to everything. Um, that's what you gotta do. But unfortunately, boys, if you're sleeping in a spare room on your own, every night is fucking lonely. And it gives you plenty of chance to think. And that's what happened. You know, I would sit back in bed and just wonder what the fuck's going on. Like, I'm sitting here on my own. I've been moved into here. I'm sitting on my fucking own. I haven't done anything. Not that I know of, except I farted maybe in bed when I was asleep, maybe. I don't know. I fucking snored. You know what I mean? I fucking, yeah, you know. And that's where you find yourself. So, yeah, it doesn't take much to forget. It doesn't take the and that's when you twig, you know. So right back from then is when they want to get rid of you. Or right back from then. From that point onwards, they're already planning how to fucking get rid of you. How can I get him just to leave? It's already...
And you don't know nothing. You won't know anything, boys. You're going along in your normal life, mate, trying to make this person happy, trying to fucking do your best, rah. And the whole time they're fucking hating you. They're resenting you. You know, how dare you ask me questions? How dare you ask me where it is? How dare you fucking not agree? You know?
Good, you don't want to understand anything. Don't bother explaining to her. Don't bother. They don't give a fuck anyway. Okay? You're wasting your breath.
You just are. She'll just sit there nodding her head. And then I'll get sick of her.
Wait until she starts interrupting you. Wait until you're actually like trying to talk to her and they just cut you straight off. Like you don't even get 2 words out.
Just cut you straight off.
You're not even worth talking to.
Not even worth answering. Don't even look up from your phone. You know, haven't you got something to do? You know, haven't you got dogs to walk? Aren't you busy? Can't you see I'm busy? I'm on my phone. I'm busy. Okay? Doesn't even look up. Don't ever think a person like that loves you. Don't ever think they have your interest at heart. Okay? So,
they give you fair warning.
They give you fair warning, boys.
No, it's gone up. We're on $60, $70 Australian for an ounce of silver at the moment. You know, that'll get revalued too.
It'll all get revalued one day, man, because they need to pay off the debt. And you know who they owe the debt to, man? This is what makes me fucking sick. They owe it to a private banking fucking consortium, mate. A private bank. They owe the money to a private bank because that bank has made a deal with all the governments to print their money. So, you know, the government being a fucking dumbass, you know, it gets money from a private corporation that charges interest because it's usury, run by the fucking Jews. It's usury. And they love fucking usury, man. And that is why every country's in so much debt. That is why. Because of usury. Okay, the Jewish bankers. You know, their interest rates. You know, like we're paying, like America's paying $1 billion a day just in interest. Just interest alone. And that's to a private consortium of banking things that aren't elected. They're not nothing to do with me and you. But they control the money. And it's been that way for 100 years. And really, the governments, every government in the world, including Australia, has the right to print their own money through their own banking, Reserve Bank of Australia. That's supposed to be your bank controlling your economy, rah. But no, it's been sold off, man, years ago. The people that opened it up, those shareholders are secret. The people that own the bank, they're all secret, man. They're secret shareholders. I mean, you got the ones on the internet, you know, the stock exchange. But the real people, the real owners, you never You never hear from them. Okay?
The carriage was very cold, man. Yeah, always on the farming game, mate. We became the third in Australia for Heyday. Heyday. My ex was hooked on Heyday. Would play that every single day, all night.
iPad and a phone. 2 farms going. One supplying, one doing manual labour stuff, and then that's supplying all the goods to the other farm to sell. So the other farm would become really rich, and that's what she was doing. They get hooked on those things, man. But that was just a way of switching out of the entire paradigm that we were living in. It's just a way to completely ignore it, You're very convenient as a husband and as a father, mate, when the child is young. The first 5 years, the woman will keep you around because there's plenty of bums to change. There's plenty of energy to exert. There's plenty of parks to go to. They're going to need you to do all of that. And also the cleaning because, can't do the cleaning, can't do any cooking, So they need you to do that until the kid's a little bit older. And then the child, can take care of themselves kind of thing and play and stuff like that. And that's why you'll find in the statistics
that it's always after the age of 5. It's always after the age of 5, man. The fucking, majoritively that you're turfed out, mate. You're turfed out, okay? So I always feel sorry for these fathers that I see walking around with the kids in the pram. I always give a prayer to them as I get past. I hope that you last. I really do, because generally it's between 5 and 7 years, and they get rid of you. They get rid of you. It's 80% strike rate, dude. 80% divorce rate nowadays. So good luck. Good luck. Those poor women out there, mate. How are they going to get wealthy, mate? How are they going to own homes, mate, if they don't get married? How are they going to be able to buy the things they need if they don't get married? Okay? They need to get married, okay? Because when they get married, they get divorced and they get the house and the car and bank account. They get a whole bunch of prizes, They become pretty wealthy, man, just through marriage. Just through marrying a man, they become really wealthy. So... I didn't last very long playing the farming game. Maybe half an hour, something like that.
It just seems very repetitive.
Repetitive,
fucking just boring. Just boring to me.
I've got stuff I've got to do, man. Shit. Got stuff I've got to do. No, I haven't got a car. No vehicle. I haven't been to the markets in years, mate.
I haven't even walked through them. I'm a little bit embarrassed, mate, to be honest. These same
storeholders were telling me she'll divorce you straight away. Straight away. She said, I'm sorry, like all of them, every single fucking stallholder that met the person said,
she's not going to be staying with you very long, okay? It's a matter of maybe a couple of years. They gave me 2 years. That's what they gave me. The people in the market gave me 2 years. So I lasted a little bit longer than 2 years, but that's only because I stuck it out. It really is. Generally when a man comes home from work and he's moved into the spare room, he's not going to be hanging around. I could swear to God, any normal fucking man would have just packed his bags and left, right? Okay, this is your marital home. This is your marital bed. That's your marital room, yeah? You come home from work and your stuff's been moved into the spare room, Apparently you'll be more comfortable in the spare room. So
Any normal man would have just packed his shit and gone. He wouldn't have hung around. He would have just left. What the fuck you want to stay there for, man? You want to live with a housemate or a roommate? You want to be, hooked up with your fucking with a housemate?
because that's all you are. Once you get moved into a spare room, boys, you are a fucking housemate. It doesn't matter what the fuck she says to you.
You are nothing more than a fucking housemate, a roommate, except it's going to be your job to pay for everything. Okay, you're still expected to pay for the mortgage and the council rates and everything else, but you'll be staying in the spare room. Okay, and don't talk to me. I don't speak English anymore. I don't speak English anymore. So fucking mate. They go to court. They tell the court, oh no, all we do is speak English at home. We always speak English. We never speak our language at home. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, oh my God, just fucking lie. Just lie. Just fucking lie, mate.
Yeah, you just have to obey, yeah. The idea is for you to shut your fucking mouth and be grateful for... What was the favourite saying, the one? Oh, yeah, I have to be thankful for the life that I've given you. That's what this fuck used to say to me. I need to be thankful for the life that I've given you. I used to sit back, given me? What the fuck you taught, You didn't get here on your own, love. You wouldn't be here without fucking me, for starters. Your fucking feet wouldn't be standing on the ground you're walking on, right? What are you fucking talking about? The house itself, I'm the one that got the fucking money off for the thing in the back. I got 10 grand off for that. You wouldn't have done that. So, I have been a little bit of a value here and there, and until all my shit got sent over to China and I woke up to the fucking spare room, I'm not paying your fucking mortgage anymore. What do you think I am, a total fucking schmuck? Like, no, there's no fucking... Like, I try to tell this person, what do you think, people are fucking idiots? You think they're going to live in the spare room, do all the fucking shit in the house, pay for fucking everything, but you own everything? You'll stand there telling them that you own all of this, it's yours, it's yours, it's yours, it's yours, but you want them to pay for it? And there's no relationship at all? What the fuck, man? The women are so entitled, dude. I've always told you, dude, it's gold. This is gold. You want some gold? It's got to be a very fucking expensive mining situation going on here. There's very, very expensive fucking mining equipment needed, okay? Because you don't get this gold, the gold, for fucking nothing, mate. Oh, dude, give me a break. Oh, fuck. So I knew I was a big fucking thing, man. It was a big game. The whole thing was a big game. The long con, mate. The long con. That is correct, Pussy, yeah. How you doing, Mr. Zeddy? I hope you're happy, healthy and well today. Thank you for being a member on the channel. I appreciate you. I hope you're well, man. Yeah, I hope you're good. I hope you've got someone in your life that loves you. Someone that's not fake. It's fucking horrible being with someone that's fake. It really is. The fake, I love you and we'll always be together and we'll always love each other and, all the whole fake fucking bullshit that come out of the mouth, right? And you're sitting there listening to it and it's bullshit. It's bullshit, dude. Fucking. And that's what happened, man. I just happened to call it out one day, that's all. I just got sick of listening to it. And the person, I haven't seen this person in 2 months. They've been away. I haven't seen this person in 2 months. They've been home for 3 days. They haven't said a fucking word to me, mate. Like, just ignore. Just walk straight past you. Just fucking ignore you. Just ignore you, man. Doesn't come anywhere near you. Fucking, I love you, and fucking I just yelled out bullshit. Bullshit, okay? You don't fucking love me. I'm sick of you pretending. There's no need to pretend anymore. Obviously you don't love me. You're like, fuck, you kidding or what? Come on. Your actions don't speak for someone that loves somebody, okay? They just really don't. That's how it all goes down, mate, because I had enough. I'd had enough.
And then, you know, you don't get to bang the chick. You know, of course not, mate. They storm off. They slam the door closed. There's no fucking love. They don't come over and give you a hug and go, don't be silly, I love you, we're married, we're fucking rah-rah. No. They act like you've just fucking, right? You've just found out something that you shouldn't have found out. So they slam the door and ignore you the whole rest of the fucking night. And then they wake up in the morning and tell you that they want you to leave. That's how they'll tell you, boys. Okay? And then they give you 15 minutes to leave. Yeah. Otherwise, they call the cops, mate, and tell them that they live in fear. You know, you're going to do this and you're going to do that. And fuck, dude. Yeah, it doesn't take much to get you out of the house. You know, I got all those memories in that garage, man. All that stuff that I had to leave behind. You know, they're my memories. That's my life. And I've got nothing at my age from nothing left of when I was my whole life. You know, everything that I had collected and put together and, you know, it may not look like much or whatever, but it's still fucking mine. And, yeah, that's all been thrown out. Pictures of me daughters, pictures of me fucking, of when I was young and, you know, all my photo album of my father, grandmother, all of those really, really old black and white photos. The circus photos and all that kind of thing, they're all gone. You know, you don't get a chance to get your property, okay? They even denied that, Richard. They denied that I did that in court. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Okay, you didn't do that. You know, you never gave anything towards rah-rah. You never did that. It's a lie. So, and they can say that of you, and it's facts. You can say what you did, and you're not believed, because the person doesn't agree with you. He says, no, never happened. He's lying. You must be lying, Mr. Barker. It's incredible. You just sit there shaking your head. You really do, man. These bitches want everything. They want fucking everything, and they'll have you paying for fucking shit right up till the minute that they want to get rid of you. They will be expecting you to pay the fucking bills right up until that point. And they get really pissed off if you're not paying all the fucking bills, buddy. Okay? It's fucking phenomenal. So I'm glad I have the peace that I do now. You know, I have, like, memories of that creep up on me every day, boys. My memories. And my depression and shit, not good. I try and handle it as best I can. You know, like I'm just gutted that they would sign over my parenting rights, mate. After 4 years in court, I never expected that. I really didn't. But they said to me, you know, what do you want us to do? We can't force your child to see you, rah-rah. Like, they've made me out like I'm some huge villain. And, you know, my reports, my visiting reports, yeah, they don't mean anything. They don't mean anything. We'll just forget about them. We won't even talk about them. Just forget about them completely. Okay? You're a really bad guy. You should never see your daughter again. You should have no contact with her at all. Okay? You bring nothing but harm to your daughter. What the fuck? You know, you're on live stream 12 hours a day. You're going to expose them. And you're not fucking, you haven't done anything. You have no intentions of fucking going live if you had your daughter, rah-rah. It just wouldn't happen. Fuck, do you remember what it was like in the old days, boys? When Echo came in, I would turn the stream off. You know, the 3 o'clock, mate, the stream goes off. I'm a dad until fucking 8 o'clock at night, then I get kicked out. And the back door gets locked, and I'm supposed to go to the garage. And according to everybody that fucking exists, I'm supposed to go and sit in a cold fucking garage on my own, don't talk to anybody, don't have anything to drink. You're not allowed to take a shit in the fucking house after 7:30 at night, you know. Yeah, don't express yourself at all. You know, everything is fine. Everything is hunky-dory. But the minute you open your mouth up and start complaining, oh, you're a cunt. You're this, you're that, because you spoke about it, you see. You talked about it, you see. You know, but we had 2 men. Remember, we had 2 men come and stay at the house, different times. Mate, both of them were fucked off with this person within 2 days. within a couple of days. You know, the roommate that paid his rent, he was watching what was going on with me. He said, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I can't stand this fucking person. Like, I can't stand her, Chad. The way she talks to you and talks to fucking, I'm out of here. I don't have to fucking, I'm a king. I'm a king, Chad. Even if I rent a room, I'm still a king. He said, I won't be spoken to or treated that way. He said, and I don't want to stand here watching you get treated that way. He said, so you can come with me if you want. You can come with me. We'll go and pick the fruit. You come with me. I said, I can't leave my daughter. You know, that's the thing. I'm leaving. So we have to hang out as long as we can, you know, to spend as much time as we can. Because I've already been told the minute that you're off the property, you're not seeing your daughter ever again. I was told that. You know, you're never going to see her or speak to her again. So... they weren't meth boys at the time. It's a shame, isn't it, eh? I just knew them as two blokes, mate. Two kids I've known for fucking years. Just normal kids. And they hooked up with that stuff, mate. Totally changed them. I didn't understand. I never knew it before. Never seen it before. Didn't know anything about it. Yeah. Just come to say hello. Just fucking lobbed up. Just lobbed up. You know, I found out later, yeah, they're fucking stealing from the hardware shop. That's what they're doing. Okay? They're visiting Cranbourne, going to the hardware shop because they've stolen the locks out of every other fucking hardware shop. These big expensive locks. The only problem is they're in the computer. The locks. So these idiots, they would steal from one hardware shop, drive across the fucking city or whatever to the other hardware shop and ask for a refund. And they would get a refund. The only thing is when they put it into the computer, it come up as fucking stolen. Okay? So every time they fucking did it, it's on the fucking computer, right? You idiots. You fucking schmucks. So they got to Cranbourne and they got busted. They got fucking busted, man. They come back and told me they got busted. Because it's on the computer. So every single time, the list is out, right? So when they went to return the Cranbourne one, the guy said, look, I'm going to let you get out. He said, but if you ever come back again, I'm calling the cops. He said, you're completely for life. You're completely barred from here for life. So they barred them from all the hardware shops. But even then, I didn't know what they were up to. I didn't know, I didn't see anything. There was nothing in front of me. You know, I've got my normal 420. You know, that's what we're cracking with. We're cracking at 420. I don't know anything about anything else. Yeah. Always said, yeah, it's part of the Centrelink thing. You got to do it. You want to do it anyway. But extremely hard when you don't have a car. Extremely hard. With no vehicle. I don't, I look up the job itself, mate, it's 20 minutes away. But it's an hour and a half on a fucking bus. There's no direct route. I've got to fucking go around there and then it's a 26-minute walk. What the fuck? So it doesn't even come anywhere near close to where the job is. I've had no one call me back. I don't know whether they're real jobs or not. Or they're ghost jobs, that they put on the internet to make the site look good. I don't know if they're real jobs or not. That's another thing. The agency, you just walk in and sign the book, mate. I don't even sign the book anymore. They've got me on phone appointment now. Zeddy, it's fuck. Is that yeah, Zeddy? Yeah. They got me on phone appointment now. Just on the phone for 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm doing my best, right? That's it, bang. So I've done all of their stuff they asked me to do, work for the dole and all that kind of stuff. It's only once a year you have to do that, okay? So we did that. We already did that. Yeah, I don't want to go back there again. I'll be telling, I fucking told the lady what happened. So we can't go back there again. So I don't know where they're going to send me next time. Got no fucking idea. But, no, just on the Seno. Haven't sold any masks, sold no masks at all. I sold one clown, but compared to what I fucking normally do, I've sold none. Like, I've sold fucking jack, mate. I really have. Normally that really kicks me along a bit, you know? But we've had none. We've had none. You know, it's been a while, man. So I don't know whether it's my art or my masks or whatever, or just the time that we're in. No choice in the matter, man. That's just what they are. And I feel foolish because I went and spent another $60 or $68 on latex. I feel foolish, man. Because, look, I haven't sold any masks and I went and bought more latex. Fucking probably not a good move. Yeah? Because again, I spent my Centrelink. Fucking, I'm an idiot, mate. Again, I spent my Centrelink to buy latex. Got plenty of masks on the ground. Plenty of masks on eBay. lorddobby79 on eBay. Plenty of masks. No sales. None. Plenty of watches. Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, it's the cost of living, man. How you doing, Sancho? Good on you, man. You see, yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, I am flabbergasted. I really am. These supermarkets and their food and their quality has gone right down. The sizing of everything, shrinkflation. These supermarkets are not shy anymore. They're really fucking not. They are cutthroat, maximum profit. You know, I've told you since last year, expected to get worse next year because they need to show more profit margin than what they did last year. They can't show less. They have to show more. So that means shrinkflation, that means cheaper product, that means cheaper ingredients, cheaper containers. They'll try and find some way of making that profit up. So don't expect anything next week. I mean, mate, I go in to buy some fucking ham for a sandwich. There's 80 grams of ham. 80 fucking grams. Like fucking nothing. $6. $6 for 80 grams of ham. Like enough for one sandwich. You'd have one sandwich out of it. And that was $6. So no, I don't buy anything, mate. I thought I'd go and have a look at the meat. It's been a while since I had a piece of steak. Mainly chicken. So I'm standing there, I see the sign, it says $15.60, right? And there's a packet with 2 steaks in it, like a fucking row of them. I think that's what it is. I don't actually read the thing, man, but it's $15.60 a kilo, not for the packet. So you pick up the packet, it's $23 for the 2 steaks. 23 fucking dollars for 2 steaks. What the fuck? The old lady looked at me and she said, I can't afford to eat meat anymore. She said, I really can't. She said, I grew up eating lamb, I grew up eating steak. She said, I like this, the prime rib is my favourite, rah. I said, has that skyrocketed in price? She says, oh boy. She says, oh boy. I says, I've noticed the lamb cutlets. I really noticed the price on them because they're the most expensive now, lamb cutlet. That's just the little piece of meat with a bone. Back when I was young, man, they were $1 and $1.50. $1 or $1.50 because you used to get them crumbed. They were also crumbed. And crumbed were $1.50 and the plain ones were $1. Now, have a look at the price, man. Nearly $50 fucking dollars a kilo. $46 a kilo. Lamb cutlet. Lamb cutlet. Yeah, I got to admit, man, I only go after the yellow stickers. I can't afford anything, mate. I'm on the fucking Ceno, mate. I'm on the Ceno. I pay my rent. I pay my bills, and I'm very grateful to be able to do that. I'm not complaining. You know, because I got a nice little apartment. I wake up in peace and quiet. I don't have someone around me making me feel like shit, and you know, I don't have any of that around me. So I live in peace. Yeah, I live in peace, mate, and I'm on my own. So all I've got to do is meet someone nice, and I'll be okay. You know,
It's not like I don't try. I just seem to be picking the wrong ones, eh? Fuck.
So I just enjoy my peace.
You know, I mean, your peace is worth more, boys.
Your peace is worth more. I can tell you, man, I used to spend in the spare room and I used to just sit there waiting or hoping that the person would come in the room just to say goodnight, just to give me a hug. I mean, as far as I know, I haven't done anything wrong. I mean, as far as I know, right? But doesn't that suck as a man that you've got to sit in the bed, got to say to yourself, what did I do wrong today? I don't think I did anything wrong. Why doesn't the person come in? Da, 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 da. Meanwhile, they don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you.
They're in there playing their fucking game and doing TikTok.
I'm fucking tippy-tappy on the phone. I don't know who the fuck they're talking to, man. They're talking to fucking someone. There's a lot of tippy-tappy going on. So I knew it wasn't me. So
that's the only reason my masks have been slow.
and the channel doesn't pay much. The channel doesn't pay much. And for some reason people don't like put a follow button or whatever it is. They don't follow you. They don't give you a like on the channel. So your video doesn't get any notice at all. They don't answer a fucking let an ad play out. So there's no motivation really. Yeah, they love the tippy tappy, mate. Yeah, plenty of heyday. I fucking hate that game, man. I hate it. I really do. Hate that fucking game. Heyday.
Fucking hug from you can't get the fuck out of here. Fuck it.
Yeah, we won't be doing no diddy out of here, brother.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I'm a lot better today, Alan.
Thank you for the chat, viewers. Thank you for the chat. It's sometimes needed for me. But we're in a much better position than we were.
The entire time fucking married, the entire time that you're supposed to be married.
You're not fucking married, okay? You're never married, man. Trust me, I've told the person explicitly, don't ever tell anybody that you were married, okay? You were never married, okay?
You never for a single day were you ever fucking married, okay? Ever. You fucking hated me. You hated me for fucking years. For years and years and years, man. It's comical. It's fucking laughable how much you fucking didn't like the person you're supposed to be with. You did everything you could to get rid of the bloke. You did everything you fucking could to get rid of him. What the fuck you talking about?
It's a joke, dude. It's a joke, man.
But I'm a better off today, yeah. Yeah, I am. I've got a lovely little place. I've got a nice, quiet life. And just, my mentality is good.
I think about my kid. That's normal. There's nothing bad in that. They're not, fuck them, mate. They're not taking my fucking memories, man.
Like these fucking people expect you just to walk away, forget it, find a new life, rah. Well, it's too fucking late for that. I'm 56 years old in a couple of months, or next month actually. It's a bit late for me to be starting a new family, yeah?
So they've got no right to fucking tell you to go away and, forget about it and,
you can get a new family, rah. Fuck that shit,
dude. Don't ever forget your kids. Don't ever forget your kids, buddy. You can't,
Just a shame, man. A rented room was better than a garage.
It was pretty uncomfortable.
Really back then thinking interest, but then my shit went south as well.
I hope I didn't bring you bad luck. No, I was just trying to work it all out back then. I was just trying to work it all out, man. because like I don't honestly know what's going on. Like I'm trying to work it out as I go along here, and this is just crazy. Like I've never faced a situation where you come home and you know you've been moved into there, and then that's your life, and then after that it's like I don't speak to you anymore. I no longer speak your language anymore. And after that, it's, you know, on holiday every 1 month, they want 1 week holiday. Could you stay with somebody that said to you that for every month that I'm with you, I need a week's holiday in China, and preferably no contact, preferably, yeah, no contact. And
That's what they wanted. And the main argument at the end was, I'm going to move to China, and our kid can go to school there, and we'll come and visit you during the school holidays. And they're expecting you to swallow that. And they want you to stay there, stay here, pay the house, pay the mortgage, pay all the bills, right? Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine you agreed to that fucking shit. So the person is not even in the fucking country, bro, and you're paying their fucking bills and shit, and then they sit back and go, oh, no, that's mine. It's all mine. You know, I own all that. You know, it's all mine. You're just, like, taking care of it for me. Like, fucking you become a caretaker. You've gone from being a husband, mate, to a caretaker of the property while the person's not there. Fucking hell. Holy shit. Like, they had it all planned out, man. They had it all planned out, the whole fucking thing planned out. So, yeah, it's a real shame, man. You know, it is, man, because you'd had a pretty decent husband. He wasn't bad to you or whatever. You know, you can blame him for everything. Of course you have to, because you have no accountability. Absolutely none. So, of course, you're going to get blamed for everything. It's your fault, because the woman has no accountability. It is impossible for her to be accountable for anything, ever. It is always going to be the male's fault, all the time, okay? There's a reason for why she did this, there's a reason why she did that, and it will be because of you. You are the reason why. You see, it comes back to you. It comes back to you every time, okay? So, I don't know, man. I don't know any Chinese words, man. You know, you didn't marry me because I'm fucking Chinese. You know what I mean? Like, that's the whole fucking enjoyment of being married to an Aussie bloke. You know. It was quite amazing how you were the flavour of the month when you first arrived. The flavour of the month, because you're the only foreigner. And as soon as you signed on the piece of paper, mate, that's it. You were put into the spare room. Didn't want to be seen with me, mate. Didn't want to be seen with me. You know, like beforehand, it's all over you, bro. It's right here. It's kissing you. It's all over you, right? You sign on the bit of paper, doesn't want anything to do with you. Stands on the other side of the fucking room. Stands on the other side of the bus, mate. Doesn't walk down the street with you. Walks 10 feet in front of you. Fuck yeah, she's in love, mate. She loves you. Believe me, she loves you. She's devoted to you. She loves you. Okay? When she says you, I love you, I love you, I love you, you have to believe, mate. You have to believe. You got to trust it, mate. Understand? Understand? You got to trust it, mate. And when did you go back? Same as my ex came back from a holiday, girls' trip, and when she got back, wanted a divorce. That's because she's banged someone while she's away. That's why. She banged someone when she was away, and when she looked at you, she felt guilty. Okay? Because she was getting piped, mate, on the girls' trip, mate, getting fucking run through, mate. A threesome, a foursome, a fucking the whole pool, mate. You know, when that shit come down for the fucking morning breakfast, mate, it stank. It stank, mate. They're walking down through the foyer, smelling the fucking air, brother. It fucking stank in there. Fucking stank it did. You know? Yeah, couldn't go into the couldn't sit down, mate. Got fucking told off by the waitress, mate. Go up and have a shower. You're a bit on the manky side. You've fucking been run through last night, right? Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. That was the second thing I was going to say. The first thing I was going to say, what the fuck you letting her go away on a girl's trip for, man?
What the fuck are you thinking, man, is going to happen? Yeah, she loves you. She's going to be loyal to you, bro. She's away on a girls' trip. She's going to be loyal to you. What the fuck? Oh, my Godfather, mate. I learned that fucking years ago, bro. I was shagging this chick, Candy, bro. She was fucking horn as fuck. Mate, she was horn as fuck. A little Aussie chick, bro. She was gorgeous, man. Fucking gorgeous. Anyway, I'm hammering that, man, and it goes away to fucking some fucking holiday or whatever. Comes back, breaks up with me straight away. Straight away. And told me straight up, I'm sorry, I slept with someone. All right, I slept with someone and I can't be with you. All right, so I'm sorry. So at least she was honest. She was a good chick. Yeah, good chick.
But you got to let them go, man. If they want to go for a fucking holiday, let them go. It didn't matter what I said to mine, man, and I was fucking married. I used to sit there begging her not to fucking go. Why do you have to go all the time? Like, why do you have to go on holiday? Is it that bad that you have to go on holiday every fucking 6 months? You know? Like, you have to leave? And you know what would really upset me? Is that I'm on my way home from the airport, just picking them up, and the person is already telling me of the next date that they're going back. They've already paid for the ticket, apparently. Already booked the ticket. You know, I'm going back on this date 6 months from now. Like, they can't wait to fucking leave, mate. You know? Like, this is just a holiday. This is just a fucking holiday. This is not a marriage, man, or whatever. This is just a holiday. You know, a little fucking break. You know? Yeah, they want to organise you just to stay here, though. Stay here, pay for everything, organise the house, everywhere, and we'll come over during the school holiday. That was the last conversation that we had. And that's not... So they were looking for any avenue to take even more from you. Okay, looking for any avenue where they can... Right? Very smart. Very smart. Like, sit back and planning shit and fucking talking about it with the third parties. And, mate, they're very, very clever. Okay? So be careful, man. You know, they've already got a plan way before they tell you. That's men need to really wake up to the fact that they already fucking know, mate. They already got it planned out, shit done before they tell you anything. Okay? It's not spontaneous. To a man, it feels spontaneous. It feels like, oh, she's had enough of me. We're having an argument. You know, she breaks up with me, that kind of thing. And it's not. The person has sat there for fucking a month. They've already discussed it with their friends and their mother, and they've already talked about it. You understand? You're the last person to know. You're the last. Even my little daughter knew, mate. My little daughter walked into the garage on that morning and said, "Do you have to go today? Mum said you're going to go today." And I didn't understand what she was talking about. But even my little daughter knew, mate. You know, she knew that Dad was going to get taken off the property today. And she was right, you know, within half an hour. Yeah. What food makes you stop having sex? A wedding cake. Yeah, man. Yeah, once you get married, yeah, that's it. There is none. No love, no sex. It's limited, you know, once every 2 months. Limited, really limited. Not allowed to touch her, not allowed to hug her, not allowed to hold her hand, not allowed to kiss her. Don't want to really talk to you. There's no conversation. You can't talk to the person. They just cut you straight off. Like, instantly they cut you straight off. So it made it really hard to, you know, it made it so obvious the person did not want anything to fucking do with you, like, at all, okay? But that's okay, boys. We did get a few times. Completely fucking the whole thing, mate. Nothing held back, boy. Fucking balls deep, brother. Fucking the whole way, brother. You can't fucking deny that, can ya? You know? Fuck. Yeah, after you get married, forget about sex. Forget about it. It doesn't exist, mate. It doesn't exist. It's like going down to Frankston fucking pier and trying to catch a fish.
Okay? You're going to be down there for hours and hours and hours fishing, mate. You're going to catch nothing, mate. You're going to catch shit. That's the same chances of you shagging your missus, mate. Fuck. No, it was more like an obligation thing, man. When you're getting obligation sex, it's fucking shit. You know, it's not the same as make-up sex or normal sex, mate. Obligation sex is the worst fucking sex you could ever have, boys, let me tell you. You fucking, there's no words for it, man. You just know that it's obligation, you know. The person doesn't fucking like you at all, mate. They're just fucking doing it because they feel they have to do it.
And they hate you for it. Oh, they fucking hate you for it after that. You know, like it's a fucking joke.
They actually hate you for it. Fucking hell, mate. You know, you get all the promises beforehand, mate. You get all the promises beforehand, let me tell you. You really do. You know, you can have it any time, you can whatever, you know, the whole thing, you know, all the promises, mate, trust me.
And then afterwards, man, fuck. What a letdown. What an absolute fucking letdown. You know? Like a chimera, mate. You know what I mean? Like a chimera changes the mask, man. The mask just came off. And it's a different... You don't know the person in front of you anymore. You don't know. The chimera, mate.
Oh, man, that's good.
Today's coffee milk adventure brought to you by fucking Centrelink, mate. This is the best. The absolute fucking best, mate. This one right here.
Cannot recommend it better. There's no other coffee milk to drink, mate. Once you've had this, there is no other coffee milk that will satisfy you. None. They'll just taste like water. Yeah, they were full on, man.
They were full on, man. I can't look at him. I can't watch him. I feel sorry for him. I can't watch him. I really do. I feel sorry for him. You know, what he went through and what the fucking garage episodes and all of the garage, living there and all of that fucking, you know, to look out, open the garage door, boys, and look out and the house is in total darkness. Except for the bedroom. The whole house is in darkness. It's 7:30 at night or whatever. And the back door's locked. And you can't even go in and get a drink. You can't make a cup of tea. You can't take a shower. You can't go to the toilet. Yeah, that really did, and it was fucking cold. It was very, very cold. And I remember it being very, very cold. And I had to hunt the spiders. The clicking at night, when you turn all the lights off, you hear the clicking, click, click, click everywhere, all over the garage. And those are spiders. They fucking, the mandibles at the front. That's how they talk to each other. So I'm sitting back, listening to these fucking spiders, right? So I turned all the lights on. Oh, sorry, left it off and got the flashlight. And they were redback spiders talking to each other. So a pretty venomous spider in Australia. They were hidden underneath the lids of the boxes. I had boxes in there and they were on a slant and they were hiding underneath the... So yeah, I had to hunt them down because I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep, mate. These fuckers are all over the fucking garage. I felt surrounded. And then I went and found it. It was a fucking redback. And I'm thinking, fuck, Dad, I'm surrounded by redbacks. Fuck, man. I better clear this shit up. So yeah, I fucking killed them all. Killed all the redbacks in the garage. Oh yeah, I feel a lot better.
Like I feel like I'm not like I was before I met the person. You know, the normal calm, normal person that before all that. Yeah.
I think I just put my heart in the wrong place, man. And you know, when it all come on top, I got my heart broken, and you know, I just didn't. There was nothing I could do about it, boys. There's nothing I could do to change it. Nothing I could do to turn it around. And because I'm not part of the bigger picture, you see, the bigger picture is the parents coming over and staying and living with them together. You're not part of the picture, brother. Okay, and if you are, there's no sex life. It doesn't exist. You'd have to wait for them to leave the house and for them to be busy somewhere or whatever. It'd be a horrible fucking thing. You know, it wouldn't be comfortable. It wouldn't be nice. So it was inevitable. It was inevitable. But you were never part of the plan. You were never part of the plan. I remember sitting there when was a baby, and we're sitting there watching the television and playing on the floor. And I said, because we're sitting right there, and I said, I just said out loud, you know, I can't wait for her to get to school, and I can take her to school, and it's going to be so great. I can take my kid to school and stuff. And then I turned back to the TV, and I heard the person say, "You're not going to be here when she goes to school." So she's already planning, making. I knew then and there it was a total heartbreak. It was a total heartbreak. And I spent my entire time trying to turn it around, trying to, you know, make it work. Yeah. Because I want to be a dad. You know, I got asked, do I want more kids? I said, with who? She said, with me. I said, but you don't even talk to me. You don't even touch me. What do you mean? Like, how could we possibly have children? Like, fucking, how is that possible? Right, you know what I mean? So I can't be that bad. You know, I can't be. I know I was a good guy when I had all the bills paid and I was earning really good money at the market and I was doing really good and, you know, but once I got moved into the spare room, that's it. The air came out of the balloon for me as a man. It just completely emptied out. You know, I realised, you know, something's not right here, and maybe I'm in for a bit of a battle. You know, and I can tell you, man, not in the entire time I was in that spare room did I ever get a visit. I never got a good night. I never got a hug. The entire fucking time I was there, I never got to shag her in that room. Okay. The entire that's unheard of. That is unheard of in today's modern age, right? But if you were to say that in court, in family law court or whatever, any court, they'd look at you like you're a demon. They'd look at you like you're a fiend, right? How dare you, right? Rah, rah. You know, you are expected to do all of the things that you're expected to do, but you cannot expect anything from her. How dare you? How dare you expect anything from her? Okay? It's so backwards, bro. It really is. Like, the person doesn't have to do anything for you, but you have to do these things for her. You have to. But they don't have to do anything for you. That's why they don't cook, they don't clean, they regulate fucking everything that's going on around them. They micromanage your entire life. Mine was micromanaged, mate. Even where I put the shoes at the front door. What a fucking attitude, mate. The attitude wasn't there when we went, boys. But after I signed that piece of paper and I came back home again, fucking that attitude, man, that Hitler fucking Stalin fucking attitude, the person had total micromanaged the entire fucking house after that. You know, you're not allowed to put your shoes on that side. I want them put all on that side from now on. I want you to do all the cleaning. You've got to have all of this tidied. I don't like to walk into my house and it's dirty. You know, you got a lot of the my house stuff now. It's all mine. Yeah, because I was an idiot. I was a fucking idiot and trusted the fucking words, mate. Don't trust them, boys. I'm telling you, man. Don't fucking trust them, man.
You know, if they're standing there telling you how much they love you and we'll always be together and we'll never be apart and you will always the whole fucking gamma of their bullshit, dude. You'll hear a little speech, don't you trust me? Have you had a woman say that to you yet? Because you're not agreeing with what they want, right? So they'll say to you, don't you trust me? They throw the whole gamut at you. So just don't sign, man. Don't sign over, man. That's the biggest mistake you'll make as a man. Because the minute you get home,
it's no longer yours or ours. It's no longer ours. It's mine. It's mine now. Okay, you sign the paper, it's mine. They look you straight in the face because they know.
Redback beer's nice. Well, it takes a lot of strength to be gentle and kind.
Well, you get point to, that's the problem is, mate, that you can be gentle and kind and they will just push it and push it and push it. Okay?
Gentle and kind means that they can do and say whatever they want, and you're not gonna have any pushback. That's what that means. And you're going to get to a point like I did, and you've had there's just enough. You've had enough. You get moved into the spare room. You get fucking your bank has been sent over to China. You fucking there's nothing. The person is now saying they don't even speak your language. How much do you want to be gentle and kind? How much? How many nights are you willing to sleep alone? In the spare room. How many nights? And you haven't done anything wrong, man. But you can't go into that bedroom after 8 o'clock at night. Oh no, mate, you'll get fucking screamed at and yelled at and possibly kicked or punched or elbowed. I was all three. That's how I learnt not to go back into the room. I learnt the hard way, because I was trying to,
talk to my, you know what I mean, doing the normal male fucking shit, and you'll get a good elbow, mate, or you'll get a good donkey kick, or you'll get a good kick, period. And you're not going to back up for it, mate.
Once they start doing that, and you're not going to keep going back. So it happened 3 times, and that was it for me. I never went back into the room.
I thought, what's the point? Insane, Zed. Oh, yeah, insane. Totally fucking, like you just,
like you want to back up, mate, but it won't let you. It won't fucking let you, mate. It won't fucking let you. Oh, mate, the latest trick was, like you try and hug her, and they would just stand still. Just freeze. Like fucking full muscle freeze. So, like, basically saying to you, ooh, don't touch me, ooh, like they freeze, man. They don't want nothing to do with you. Nothing.
So, no. Salute, Lord Dobby. Salute to you, Skull. Well, I'm pretty straight up. It didn't save me in family law court, though. But I'm pretty straight up. Females hate it. Like I talk to her, they fucking hate the way you talk to them, but at least you're being honest with them, you're being straight up with them. Because you're sick of their fucking thing and you get caught out with it, and they don't like that. And they don't have accountability. That's how I learnt that. They have no accountability. None at all. It is definitely my fault, whatever it is.
Whatever the fuck it is. So you get to a point where you don't even want any conflict or whatever, right? Because it's going to come back on you. It doesn't matter. And it didn't matter what I did. Nothing would impress the person at all. Nothing. It doesn't matter you've paid all the bills or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not going to get you an extra night. It's not going to get you moved back into the marital bedroom. It's not going to change anything except you get, her, little smile and, on the day because you get it done. And then the next day it's back to no talking, no English, no understand anything, no talk, no nothing, just ignore. Just
just walk past you, ignore you. That's fucking horrible, mate, when you love someone and they just fucking walk past you. They just ignore you. They don't fucking say anything to you at all. You'll come home from work, mate, they just ignore you. It's fucking... Just think you're a cunt. What do you want? You're a cunt, mate. You're a cunt. You deserve to be ignored, mate. And then when you complain, you're the one in the wrong. So don't complain, because they call that abuse. If you complain to them about it, that's called abuse. Yeah, under our laws in Australia, that's the abuse. Not what she did. Not whatever led up to it. Only whatever you've said or done, that's the abuse. Okay? So that's why I was always quiet. And when I did confront her, if you'll see quite plainly, I recorded myself, but I was at the doorway. Okay, you got to look at the video, because the coppers did the same. That's why I didn't get in trouble, because I'm at the doorway. I've got the phone against the wall and I'm recording everything. Yes, I'm upset. Yes, I'm screaming. Yes, I'm upset, mate. I mean, it's come to the head, right? But that person accused me of, everything under the sun. And the only thing that saved me is I've got it recorded. Okay? I didn't go over the doorway. I fucking knew the minute you go over the doorway. Okay? So that's why I did it. But what, man, I'm not allowed to get upset. I said to the copper, I'm not allowed to get upset. I'm not allowed to have feelings. I'm not allowed to. I mean, this person's just got done, hasn't even been in the house for fucking 2 months. Comes home for 3 days and wants a divorce. And wants me to fucking leave straight away. Like, straight away, just pack your clothes up and leave. Go in your car and leave. What the fuck you think you are? Like, fucking, you haven't even shagged me. You haven't even said hello to me. Like, fucking, in 3 days. Like, fuck. I asked you how your shit was. Where'd you do? Nothing. Where did you go? Nowhere. Who did you talk to? No one. So what did you do? Nothing. So I said, well, what the fuck did you go for then? What the fuck? She said, oh, well, I get really good food and I can sit back and I don't have to relax and... so I'd try phoning her. Where in the fuck were you? You were a married fucking woman. Okay? And I call up to say hello and you're not fucking there. You're not there. Your mum's there. I talk to your mum. I get to see my fucking echo. But where in the fuck were you? And your mum said to me, oh, you're gone away for 3 days. You're going away for 3 days. Really, 3 fucking days? So I try calling and I can't get through. So what would you do as a husband? What the fuck? So your 3 days go past, you get hold of your fucking thing, mate, what's going on, where you been? Oh, nowhere, nothing. I didn't have any internet, had no internet. Really? Like, when have you ever heard a fucking Sheila go anywhere and there's no internet, right? And she fucking stays, mate, for 3 days. Like, that shit don't fucking happen. I don't give a fuck where you are, mate. Okay, you're trying to tell me you don't have fucking internet. That's bullshit. Okay, that's fucking bullshit. Okay? And you're not getting shagged. You're not getting shagged. Okay? And now you're trying to decipher where this person was for fucking 3 days. Okay? So, no, man. No, I think there was a bigger plan going on here. Lots of preserving. There's a lot of there's no outline. There's no fucking. There's no. There's a lot of the word no. There's no involved here. A lot here. Got knocked back heaps. Heaps knocked back to a point where you don't even try anymore. You don't even try, and you don't want it when it's offered. You don't want it because it's obligation. It's not wanting, it's obligation. It's been 3 months. It's been a couple of months. It's obligation stuff, boys. So don't put up with it, boys. I tell you this stuff so you recognise the flags. You recognise the fucking traits, And, if you're not tied down with fucking children, there's no reason for you to be hanging around. There's no reason for the chick to be living with you and for you to be putting up with it. Because generally you would get rid of a chick like that. You would just shag it, mate, and get rid of it. That's it. Send it home. When someone shuts you out, just keep them trying harder and it pushes them further away. That's what happened to me, Soul. Yeah, the more I tried, the more of an enemy I was. And the worse it became. Yeah, it really did. the more that I really tried. And I got to a point where I got sick of trying, man. I got sick of the journey, the never-ending fucking thought patterns, mate, that I've, just constantly thinking I'm fucking sick of it, mate. I can't think about my business. I can't think about shit. I've got to worry about someone that hates me. I've got to worry about getting in the good graces of somebody. Like, fuck that, man. You'll spend your entire fucking week just trying to get in the good graces of this person. And she doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't give a fuck about you. Okay? Hates fucking cooking, hates cleaning, doesn't fucking vacuum anything, won't wipe a counter, hates fucking dishes. I remember this fucking person sat there, right? And I told her fucking months and months ago, don't talk to these fuck stallholders, okay? They're not your fucking friend. They're never my fucking friend. They're your enemy. And if they see you doing any good, they're going to import what you've got to fucking sell next door to you. And they'll make it $1 less. So don't fucking talk to them. Don't listen to me. Oh, don't listen to me. You're a fucking genius, right? So you're sitting over there fucking talking to this person, right? Yak, 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 yak. You don't fucking help with anything. You don't help with anything. Okay? I do everything. You sit over there fucking yakking. And you call me over there and you try and embarrass me in front of this fucking retard fucking stallholder. You think I give a fuck about the stallholder? Bitch, I'm fucking Lord Dobby, cunt. That shit don't fucking work on me. When you called me over and tried to embarrass me in front of your fucking friend, I turned that shit around on you and embarrassed you. You think I'm going to fucking cop your shit at the fucking market? I don't give a fuck who you are. All right? You said to the lady, oh, look, he doesn't rinse. She called me over and she says, I was telling her that you don't rinse the dishes properly. I said, what? Yeah, you don't rinse the dishes properly? And they started laughing to each other. And then the lady says to me, yeah, you got to rinse the dishes properly, Chad. Otherwise you get sick from the soap powder. I said, bitch, at least I fucking wash the fucking dishes. Bitch, you don't do no fucking dishes. You don't do cleaning. You don't do fucking nothing around the house. And you want to sit over here complaining to the fucking stallholder of what the fuck I'm doing? Get the fuck out of here. And walked away. Yeah, you remember that fucking day? Yeah, I remember that fucking day. Okay, I'm not fucking copping that shit in front of a stallholder. You're supposed to be fucking mine. You do what I fucking tell you to do. You're in my fucking world. And you completely fucking ignored your own fucking what I was telling you to do. You completely ignored it and you think I didn't notice that? Yeah, no, I'm not getting laid, okay? I'm not getting laid, so I notice everything. Oh, I fucking notice everything because I'm not getting laid, all right? I'm not getting blown. I'm not getting anything. I'm getting fucking Pornhub, mate. That's where I'm getting premium fucking silver edition fucking Pornhub, mate. Because you can't fucking trust that one there over there, boys. You can trust the fucking site, mate. You just push play. You just push play, brother. You can fucking trust that one. You can't trust the wife, mate. The wife's a fucking shutdown. The wife's a fucking shutdown, brother. It fucking didn't get pissed off, mate, when it found out. Oh, fuck, yeah, that was a fucking hilarious to me as a fucking man. Hilarious. Can't get fucking laid, but comes out and starts paying out on me. I'm disgusting, I'm this and I'm that. I said, yeah, but you don't fucking fuck, love. You don't fucking shag, love. What the fuck? I'm not a fucking monk. Like, it's fucking, you gotta get fucking married, you become a monk. Like, you become a fucking monk, brother. Seriously. And don't you dare say anything like that in family court either. That's abuse, okay? That's all abuse, okay? You can't talk about a woman like that. How dare you? That's abuse. What the fuck? Oh, mate, I'm fucking done with this woke shit. They want all the entitlement. They want all of the fucking thing from the man. They want all of the old traditions from the man. But they themselves don't give any tradition. They give entitlements and complaints, okay? That's all I've found. Entitlement and complaints. Complaints keep you in line. They keep you in line. They keep you thinking on what I need to do to keep this person happy. And the entitlement is them spending your money. That's what that is. And they're expecting you to have, $5,000 a week. Okay, that's what they're expecting, Like, and you're coming home with, the market just fucking dived, mate. There was nothing I could do about it, okay? And that was right before COVID. So I knew there was something going on. The whole market was fucking dying, and I couldn't work out why. And, after that, it completely fell apart. Our world changed. But again, God gave us a path. The Lord gave us a path, viewer. You know, I wasn't able to produce, but she was. She was able to get a job at a pharmacy, bro, and was able to keep working during COVID. I stayed home and minded the child. You can't go to the play centre. You can't. That's all fucking locked down. Okay? So one of us have got to be home, and you've got a chance of doing this, man. Go and do it. You're supposed to support your other half. You're supposed to do that. But as soon as a woman gets a bit of fucking paper behind her, bro, that's it for you. You're done. You're done. Okay? When a man gets wealthy, when a man gets wealthy, or he's going along in life and he wins the lotto, what's the first thing he does? He goes and buys shit for his family. That's what he does. Okay? You know, he'll go and buy a house and thing for his mum. He'll go and spend money, buy a new car for the wife. He'll buy the adult, the teens and all that fucking thing. He'll look after his brother. He'll look after what happens when a woman wins the lottery? Okay? Your ass is out of there. She's going to divorce you the next day. Okay? So no, man. It's a totally different thing when a woman gets when the woman gets all the paper and starts and you're the man and you're at home. Mate, it was nothing to keep this person happy. The house was spotless and all the lawns are done for her. The baby's taken care of, fed, pajamaed, showered, in bed. You know, and the person's complaining, because now they don't need you. You see, they don't need you. You're not producing. You're not paying for the mortgage. So that's it. You're out of there, buddy. Remember, what did that person say to me? Oh, yeah, if you don't pay, you don't stay. That's how she moved me out of the spare room to the garage, because I was at home with Echo every day, you see, doing the babysitting, right? Doing everything. I was a house dad, basically. And then, they'd come home and say, because I've got the money now, rah, and, you can't pay to stay. So if you don't pay, you can't stay, because it's my house. So you need to start paying some rent or, the fucking mate. Yeah, that's how I got pushed out to the garage. You can stay in the garage and have Echo, and mind Echo every day. And that'll be fine, because you're not in the house. And then a few days after that, it's, I can't trust you in the house. I feel scared when you're in the house after dark. I feel scared. Suddenly they're scared of you. Like, you haven't fucking done anything, man. I swear. I didn't fucking, but it just would escalate every day. They're trying to find new things every day. New. Okay? So one day we're scared of you, the next day we're locking the house, the next day, we're drawing the curtains over, so you can't look in the house. We're doing, it's whatever we can to ruin your day. That's what they'll find. That's what they'll do, gentlemen. Okay? They'll find things to fuck up your life, mate. Okay? And you spend months and months and months trying to work it out. And it's just a waste of your fucking time, bro. And in reality, they just want you out. They just want you out, man. If they can get you out, then, the whole place is theirs, locked, sealed and barreled, got it signed over. Fucking sweet. You're out of here. So, well, it is, though. It is, though. It is about money. Don't be fooled. Okay? You don't have any money, mate. You don't get any cooch. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that, Sol. Listen, man, you meet a chick. Hi, how you doing? What you been up to? How's your day? What's the first thing she asks you? Where do you work? So you answer that, and then you'll say, yeah, I went surfing or whatever. What job do you have? So you answer, you go along, talking, rah. She hasn't said a fucking word, mate, except that word. And the third one is, what car do you drive? They all ask those 3 questions within the first 10 minutes of meeting them. Every fucking female does it. Every one of them. They can't help themselves, mate. Okay? They don't look at you as the person in front of them and judge you for you. They might be smallly attracted to you, but it's the conversation in the first 10 minutes, mate, whether they're going to bang you or not. Okay?
So when they start asking you where you fucking live, tell them you live in Bondi, right? Wherever, some fucking parade if you're in Melbourne, fucking Bondi if you're in Sydney, fucking some fucking fancy fucking joint, right? Wherever you live. What job do you have? I'm a scientist. Tell them you're a fucking airline pilot. Tell them you're a fucking stock exchange manager. Tell them fucking whatever you want. I used to tell them I was in a band. I'm in a band. You know, I play the guitar. Fucking, you know, that was the cool thing back then. Mate, do a George Costanza. I'm an architect. I'm an architect. Yeah, chicks love that shit, dude. Then if they want to fucking ask you bullshit, give them bullshit fucking questions. You don't know them fucking anything. Don't forget, mate, you haven't asked them where they live. You haven't asked them what job they've got. You haven't asked them what car they've got. You haven't asked them anything like that. You're trying to just fucking, you know, get along and fucking hopefully get scored, right? But they'll ask those intrusive questions because what it is, it's a mental calculator. That's all it is. It's a mental calculator. And you'll be sitting there talking to them, right? And the whole time in their brain, they're clocking it, bro. He lives here. He drives that car. He's got this job. They estimate what you, right? I swear to God. They fucking do it.
That's why Jason, he was always in a band.
Yeah. Always in a band or lead salesman, lead sales technical expert. He'd make some fucking foreign. It even got to a point when I was young, mate, you'd have your own cards made. You'd have your own cards, mate. They were $50 for fucking 1,000 cards. And you'd have your name and phone number on it and your profession on the bottom of it. And you could make anything you fucking wanted, mate. Right? That's what you fucking do, mate. What do? Pull out your fucking wallet, give them a card, mate. You look even more professional, bro. Okay? You look like you're a fucking high-class fucking standard cut, mate. Mate, I swear to God, shagged fucking plenty. Shagged plenty of chicks with my mate. Okay, both of us shagged them. So there was no arguing or whatever. But that's the dream that they live. So that's the dream they want. You know, I didn't lie. I work in a fucking market. I own some stalls in the market. That's it. I haven't got anything right now because I'm saving my money to fuck off out of the country. So there's no point having a whole bunch of stock, and there's no point. I intend on getting out of here. So I'm selling everything up and getting money together and getting out of here. And that's how I began my journey to go to China. What's the point in having stock and what's the point of that? I'm going to be gone for a month. So, yeah. So I just went over with a backpack. That's it. I had a couple of grand, backpack. I was told the conversion rate and I'd be okay because it converts to a fair amount of money in Chinese money and you'd have enough money for food and stuff. So, yeah, an adventure happened. You know, just put the backpack on and go. Hope for the best. Yeah, don't expect anything and just hope for the best. You know. Yeah, suddenly the man becomes the bogeyman, yeah. Like that's overnight. It's so weird, boys. I mean, yesterday you were a great husband and they're telling you how much they love you and you're a good father and you take care of your child. You nursed this person when they were sick. They had a fucking ailment, mate. They were bedridden. They deny that in court. Totally deny it. Didn't happen. Was never sick. You know, I'm lying. I'm just blown away. Like, fuck. I was called a liar for that. So apparently I'm a total cunt. Apparently I'm just like the worst bloke in the world. And so, but that's that. You know, I walked away reminding myself every day that is what they have to do. They have to find anything they can to take this kid from you. And at the end of the day, they've got their ace card. And their ace card is, you know, pulling it out and saying your child doesn't want to see or speak to you. And that's the ace card. You know, there's nothing we can do, Mr. Barker. The child doesn't want to see you. So, there's no use continuing the case. Okay? So, we're just going to sign everything over. You're to have no contact, never be in contact, no pictures, no school, no, you know, in fact, it'll be harassment and anything if you go anywhere near them. And, you know, I'm going to get charged for this and charged for that if I go anywhere near. I haven't been near anybody. I haven't fucking done anything.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, fuck, I've obeyed everything. What the fuck? No. So no echo. No echo. No baba. And you can easily tell by the videos on my channel, mate, my kid hates me. You know, my kid doesn't want to be around Dad. My kid doesn't like being around Dad. You know, Dad's really bad for her. You know, Dad treats her really bad. Dad's nasty in front of her and yells and screams in front of her, and you know. And you know the only reason we've got those videos, viewer, the videos I've got on my channel of her, is because at the time I was told that I don't do anything. I don't do anything for my daughter. You don't take her anywhere. You don't do anything. You don't, you know, you don't cook for her. You don't do anything for her. I do everything. I do it all. That was one of the things that was said to me. So I told my sister that. And my sister said to film everything. You need to film it now. You need to be able to prove that you do those things. You know, that's a real shame. So you need to start proving it now. So film everything you do, everywhere you go, whatever you do with your child, you make sure you film it and just put it on a Facebook memory, and at least you've got that as proof, you know. There's no Christmas in that house, mate. There's no Christmas, mate. Christmas doesn't exist. It never existed the entire time I knew it. It was never allowed in the house. They always fucked off in the mornings, mate, straight away. They always left. They left early in the morning, remember, boys? Christmas Day. She would take, and they would go, and they wouldn't come back until 6 o'clock at night. So there's no dinner, there's no Christmas, there's no lunch, and I'm sitting there in the garage on my own the entire day. I'd be sitting there on my own the entire day. So we never had Christmas at all, ever. Yeah, Sol, they should have, yeah, I agree. I agree that, you know, why? Because you get to come here. That's why. Everybody gets there a little bit of a citizenship, mate. They get an out from the place of communism. They get an out, which they've all taken advantage of. You know, they all happily live together, mate. They all happily live together, and you know, everyone's happy. You know, got rid of that nasty man. Yeah. Can't blame anybody, mate. There's no blame or whatever. That's just, I put it down. That's life. You know, it is what it is. You know. Just a shame, man, because I've got a little girl that I don't get to be involved with, and I don't get to be her dad, and she doesn't have that family unit that every child deserves to have. And the saying, you know, I heard the saying before, but I never believed it, but it is 100% true. A man will give up, you know, his happiness, you know, for the sake of his family. You know, look what I went through. You know, staying in the thing, just the whole thing was just horrible. I aged terribly during that entire time. I aged. So a woman will destroy her family for her own happiness. And that is true. 100%. Whereas a man will give up anything he can in order to keep that family unit together. But a woman will gladly destroy the family unit on the thing of green pastures over there, or, you know, I don't need him anymore, and, you know, like I said to you before, boys, if they get paper behind them, yeah, they won't be married very long. They will divorce straight away, okay? Because it's all about the paper, okay? It's all about the paper. Plus, the person's not attracted to you. They're not attracted to you.
they cringe when you touch them. They cringe. Okay? So why would you want to hang around? You know what I mean? Like you cringe. They cringe, man. Like I felt like so ugly and so, horrible. The person would just make you feel that way. Just make you feel that way, man. It was fucking horrible, bro. Yeah, just make you feel that way. Yeah, I really loved her though. I got to admit that. I loved my family unit. I tried my best, boys, to keep it all together. And I failed miserably. And the more I tried, the more I failed. The more I fucked it up. The more I fucked it up. Yeah. Yeah, total fucking blue balls, mate. Fucking tease, mate. Total fucking tease, bro. Fuck. Got all those frillies, man. All those little fucking pinkies and blues running around. Fucking not allowed to touch it. Fucking what a joke, bro. Gladly show off though in front. Gladly show you, Gladly ask you to do this and this. And then you're not allowed to touch it. So it would be total tease, fucking like no tomorrow. Just a tease. And, yeah, it was horrible, dude. Horrible. Like, how fucking dare you, man, come out, like, totally in the buff, get out of the shower, do all these things and entice the guy. And then when he goes to move in front of you, you just slam the fucking door in his face. But meanwhile, you're sitting there doing all different poses and fucking enticing the person, and then as soon as they make a move towards you, you slam the door in their face. Total fucking, yeah. Horror. Horrible. Yes, oh yeah. It's taken me a few years to fucking, to snap out of it. It's taken me therapy and fucking courses and all kinds of shit to fucking snap out of it. It's left a really bad taste in my mouth when it comes to women. Like, I just can't be fucking bothered with them, mate. I really enjoy my peace more than anything else. I don't think I'll ever give that up. And we've already had them come over here, and they try their thing over here, and yeah, I just drove them straight home. I didn't even hesitate. Time for you to go home. I'm not interested in question time. When they start questioning me, mate, I fucking hate that shit. Like, I really do. Like, it seems the only time I'm valued to these women is when they want to know something, right? Did you ever want to get married again? Did you ever want more kids? Do you ever want someone to live with? Like, what the fuck? Like, damn, how about you give me a blowy? How about you fucking make something to eat? How about you make me a fucking coffee? How about you do all those fucking things before you fucking ask me shit, okay? Because right now you haven't done any of those things. And, but they're entitled, you see, because they're women. So they feel entitled to, to know all that, whether they, like, it's fucking disgusting, bro. Did you watch that Love Island the other night, mate? The Australian Love Island? Like, mate, how fucking disgusting are these people? Mate, this chick blew 3 of the guys, mate. 3 of the guys in 3 days. And she's blown all of them. Yeah, and they fucking gave her up, mate, on the stage because they talk to each other, okay? And you've blown him yesterday, you blew him the day before, and you blew me this morning. Like, what? How many blokes do you blow? Like, fucking, mate, this one Sheila's this really good-looking Sheila, rah-rah, blonde hair, beach mate, rah-rah. She's sitting there like she's Mrs. Innocent, right? Mate, she's blown 3 of them in 3 days. Are you fucking kidding me? Mate, she's swallowed the loads everywhere. Everywhere there's a load, fucking she's there, okay? If you're a good-looking bloke, mate, there's a load there for you. But, I mean, I swear,
The 3 guys, there's a whole bunch of them sitting on the couch, and the blokes, and 3 of them have fucking unloaded on this Sheila in the last 3 days. Every time she goes for a date, she blows them. Okay? So, what the fuck, but they've got all their entitlements, right? What's your job? The guy said, I'm sick of your fucking... You didn't watch it? Oh my God, did he give her up or what? Like, seriously. Like, don't ask me all these questions. Like, you're not entitled to any answers. And she's like, why are you so rude? Rah, rah. She said, don't pretend you like me. Don't pretend that we're getting together or we're boyfriend and girlfriend or you have any chance with me. Rah, rah. And everybody's going off, why are you talking to her like that? And she's like, how dare you talk to me like that? But you blew him 2 days ago. You blew him. And then yesterday you blew this guy because he just told me you did it. And then today you blew me on our date. He said, so which one do you like? Fucking. Yeah, no. No, it's never worth the biscuit, mate. Yeah, but your kid is. Your child is, mate. You won't leave the property if you've got a kid. Especially if that person is telling you the minute that you leave, you're never seeing her again. Okay, you've been warned, man. You've been told. When you leave, that's it. You're not seeing your children. So the man will do whatever he can to try and keep that going for as long as he can. And the woman will tear it apart. She'll destroy it. She's looking for any reason to destroy it even more. So, and they do come up with things, man. Every fucking day, and I mean every single day, there was something new, a new demand, a new thing from this person. Every fucking day. And it become like living with the man. Like I was the wife. I was getting spoken to like fucking rudely. Come home, mate. It's now in fear of so much danger that it comes home 2 hours late because it goes to its friends to have a visit. I've got to go and have a visit for 2 hours because it can't come in. Really? So now you go to your friends for 2 hours. Really? So I don't know who you're shagging, but it ain't fucking me. It ain't me, okay? So it comes through the door, man, and like me and my daughter are just playing in the living room, and there's toys, but she's not due home. Okay, So it comes in, it's yelling, it's screaming, man. Clean the house up before I get home, and I get home, I want it all clean and tidy. This is my house, and how dare you? And she starts going off at my daughter. You've got to have this cleaned up now. Go around and, like I've just said to her, what the fuck, man? It's just too much. Like it's unnecessary. And plus, that's my job. That's my job. My job's to clean up. My job's to take care of my daughter. I said to her, that's my job. I said, don't be talking to her about that. That's not her job. That's my job. Oh no, she's got to learn, right? Yeah, in my own time. But right now, it's my job to take care of her. That's my job. So I don't mind picking up a couple of toys on the floor. There's no need to go yelling and screaming. And that's when I just exploded. I said, fuck it, man. I've had enough, So it's just a shame, mate. They push it and push it and push it. But the idea is to get you off the property. Okay? Then they can all fuck off. And that's exactly what they've done. Just don't marry them. Don't marry them. You'll be fine. Don't get married. And if you get married to a foreigner, don't bring her back to your country. Don't bring her back to where you live. Getting old, man. Peaceful, eh? It's nice where I live, man. Walk out the front door, you can hear the ocean, mate, where I live.
Like you walk across the road and the ocean's there. So it's nice where I live.
I always had this like thing that I'd be able to take my daughter to the beach one day, you know, take her for a walk on the beach and let her play in the sand and stuff like that, you know. I always had that dream. Do what? You didn't say anything, you fucking idiot. I dare you.
Do what?
Cool, dude. We've got power going in. It's not overheating. No. I don't know what happened before. The phone overheated and turned off. Nice cup of tea, boys.